No teaser this time. Straight to the action. Arizona's 7 most missed vocabulary words. If you're studying for the state exam for Arizona, this one's for you. But if you're out of the state of Arizona, I'll bet these words are on your test too. I repeat again, Arizona's 7 most missed vocabulary words. I'm your testing coach, Mr. Rogers. You're on the pass the notary exam on the first try channel. Let's go. A jurat. Why do people miss this? They confuse it with an acknowledgement. Know what a jurat is on your test. That's the first one. All right, think jurat, think jury. A person swearing an oath, like in a courtroom, they're swearing. With a jurat, you must see them sign in front of you. Jurat. All right. Number 2, acknowledgement. Why do people miss this? They think it requires an oath. An acknowledgement does not require an oath. Remember, an acknowledgement does not require an oath. A jurat requires an oath. Okay? Now, acknowledgement, think admits. They're admitting to something. What are they admitting? The signer admits they signed voluntarily, no oath, but they're just acknowledging that they signed voluntarily. Number 3, a credible witness. This is a big one that's missed, okay? Because you have to be able to identify the person who's signing, right? With an ID and different things like that. So in Arizona, you can have a credible witness. Why do most people miss this? Rules vary from state to state, so they assume that Arizona doesn't allow a credible witness. But Arizona, you can use a credible witness if the signer doesn't have ID. I'll repeat, in Arizona, you can use a credible witness if the signer does not have ID. They must personally know the signer, and that's it. It's like, think of them as a human identification versus a digital identification. Number 4, fee limits. Every state has a different fee limit. So this will be on your test. You need to know this, Arizona, on your test so you can pass on the first try. All right. Let's think. Arizona, the maximum fee limit you can charge per signature as of now is $10. If you charge $11 or $15 or $20, that's considered misconduct. So the most you can charge is what? $10. That's it. All right, journal entry, number 5. Why people miss this journal entry question? 80% of people, if you get this, you're on your way, okay? They don't know what has to be written down in the journal. I know North Carolina doesn't require a journal. I know California requires a journal. And guess what? You, in Arizona, they require a journal. Every single signing you go to, you must have your journal. And in your journal, you better have that name, date, type of notarization that you're doing, the fee that you charge, and the type of ID. We just went through this. The type of ID that you saw. All right. Number 6, electronic notary, which is called a what? E-notary, versus a RON, which is a remote online notarization. E-notary versus RON, 2 different things. Let me show you the first one. An e-notary is an electronic signature, but the signer is still in person with you. So e-notary, they're there in person with you, but it's an electronic signature, okay? Whereas a RON is online. That's the difference. E-notary with you. RON is online using video conferencing, all right? Number 7 of the most missed words, vocabulary words, or knowledge on the test. Misconduct. Why do people miss this? They underestimate how strict Arizona is. And Arizona is strict. For example, you can charge up to $10, but if you charge over $10, it's misconduct. Notarizing without the signer there, misconduct. Skipping ID checks, not checking the ID, misconduct. Failing to keep your journal safe. I talked about that a lot in my other video. Misconduct. Any of these misconducts can get you what? What's your price for misconduct? It can get your commission revoked, which means your ability to be a notary can be revoked. So, last review, let's go through it again. 7 most missed vocabulary words. That was the Jurat, acknowledgement, credible witness, fee limit, journal entry, electronic notary versus Iran, and your misconduct. And the answers to those were Jurat, think of them swearing and taking an oath, and the person must be in front of you. Acknowledgement, acknowledge means they admit that they're signed voluntarily, but they don't need an oath for an acknowledgement. Credible witness, the person doesn't have ID, so they bring a human witness to identify them, to attest that, yes, that is who they say they are. That is Coach Rogers. Fee limit, maximum fee is what in California, is what in North Carolina, is what in where you are. Arizona, got to know your fee limit. If you charge over the fee limit, that's considered what? Misconduct. Journal entry, Arizona, you must have a journal. You must enter. What do you have to enter? Name, date, type of notarization, the fee, the type of identification you saw. You gotta do this on every single one. Electronic notary versus Iran. This is pretty easy. Electronic notary means just like when you go to the store and they say sign on that little thing, you're signing electronically. Iran is online. Okay? Misconduct. So many ways to do misconduct. Arizona is very strict. Don't get burned on this one. You charge over $10 in Arizona, misconduct. You skip seeing the identification, misconduct. You don't keep the journal safe, misconduct. And there are other ways for misconduct. So, also, if you went through all 7, if you think you understand, put in the comments. If you're in a different state, tell me what state you need help in, okay? And in the description link, there's a little thing that says, buy your coach a cup of coffee. Buy your coach a cup of coffee. Hook a brother, all right? I know you will pass on the first try. I have faith in you. That's my whole goal. That's my drive. That's my ambition to help you pass on the first try. This is Mr. Rogers, aka Coach Rogers. I'll see you in the next video. Reaching to go. Peace.